Hi guys, my name is Steve B. Glad to be with you guys today. Just a little reminder to give me a like and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you if you have any comments or if you have anything you want to talk to me about or like that you'd like to hear more of or less of or just to say hi. Give me a like and subscribe. I'd love that. I would love that. And I want to talk to you guys today about spiritual awakenings, and in particular a spiritual awakening that I had in recovery. Um, it I think that we all have them at various times in our lives. I've had a number of spiritual awakenings, like. One of them was when I decided I was an alcoholic, and I knew. Another one was when I came into recovery and put the bottle down and tried a new way of life and a spiritual way of life. And the greatest one that I had, I really want to talk to you guys about that. When what happened was I it was a time in recovery. It was a time in my recovery when I had been in for a while, and I had been going through some really rough stuff. I got divorced from my wife, who I loved, and my family kind of like was all busted up. But I it was an interesting time. It was a time of growth, and but it was a time of spiritual development, of great proportions. And I want to tell you where I was around that time that happened. I had another relationship with a woman, and she was in recovery too. And I wanted to go on a cruise, and I asked her if she wanted to go on the cruise, and she did. It was a Mediterranean cruise, and we were going to leave. It was going to start in Italy, just south of Rome, and it was going to go to Turkey, and it was going to go to Greece, and it was going to go to Crete, and it was going to go to a couple other places. One of them was Egypt on the cruise, and what happened was, Egypt, they took off of the cruise because there was fighting there. There was a war going on there, and instead of Egypt, they put Israel on there. And I was like, I don't want to go anymore. I don't want to go to Israel. I wanted to go to Egypt. That was the selling point of that cruise. And all right, well, so anyway, I went on the cruise, and it turned out to be the most fantastic cruise I ever went on. The Mediterranean. It was awesome. It was awesome. And so we're enjoying the cruise. I walked every day on the deck of the boat. Mediterranean was just beautiful, and and one thing led to another. We started meeting other people on the boat, and they were talking about going on this Israel. Like they had tours over there. So what eventually happened was that I ended up signing up for two of the tours. Um, and The first one was the upper Israel, and Sea of Galilee, Nazareth, um, the Mount of Beatitudes, and the second day was a different cruise. It was Jerusalem. All right. Now, I had read, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, that I studied about the Bible. I was a student of the Bible when I was, maybe in my 20s, and I read it all the time and studied it, and I was a actually a connoisseur of the Bible, and so I knew a lot of what was going on, especially the New Testament stuff with Jesus and the apostles and what they did and that, this and that, and the Gospels and all of that. But what happened was, when we landed in Haifa, Israel, and went on the tour the first day and the second day, and I got to tell you, everywhere I went, from Nazareth to the Jordan River to the upper room, everywhere I went, like for instance, went to the Sea of Galilee, I splashed water on my head. We went to the Jordan River, I splashed water on my head. It was like I was in awe that Jesus walked this very ground that I was on, and I was in awe. I was like starstruck, and the only thing I could say about that time and everything I did there was that it was a huge spiritual awakening. It brought me back to the Lord, and I could only say that Jesus was waiting for me there. The only way I have to describe it. I just felt like in awe of everything, of the fact that he walked this earth, and that was the place that he was, and I just everything I saw, everything I looked at, he just loomed very large over the place. The Mount of Beatitudes, where he had that beautiful speech, and talking about the spiritual life that was best for us to live. I was just, and we went to one of the, what did they call those things? Well, anyway, they had various places to stop, and one of them we stopped, and we had like a banquet there with all kinds of Mediterranean food and stuff, and it was good. It was good, and I don't know. It's something I'll never forget. As a matter of fact, I want to go back someday. I'm not kidding. I want to go back there someday. I don't know if they're fighting there now. I think they are. So I don't think that's possible, but someday. It was a beautiful place, and it's etched on my mind. We went to the Jordan River. There was this thing swimming in the water. I don't know what it was. It was some kind of wild animal swimming in the water. It looked like it was enjoying itself. But and then what? Being on the boat, and it was just like the magic. It was a very, very wonderful time that I had, and it's like here, being there, it was like something that out of a dream, and a good dream, and I believe the Lord was there. When I was there, he met me there, and I walked that thing with him, and I keep going back there in my mind. I keep going back to being there, and I just came so close to Jesus in that time, and I'm still, he's still everything to me. And I talk about that because, spiritual awakenings are important. And that was the biggest one I ever had, going to Israel. I talk about it all the time. I talk about what, we were on the Sea of Galilee, and they were playing music on the shore. Someone was, and I hear that song clear as day, Hall and Oates song, Maneater, playing there. It was kind of like, it didn't seem like the right song to be playing there, but it was, you know. And I couldn't stop thinking that Jesus walked on that water. They spent a lot of time in their boats and fishing and on that water, the very water that was right there. And I heard that the Sea of Galilee um, is the reservoir for all the water of Israel. You know, when they use it for that. Um, I'm out here at, in my favorite place, and it's breezy. I got my hoodie on. It was a little cold for t-shirt weather, so I have my hoodie on. I got it on right now, and there's a nice breeze. It feels like a fall day. In no way in heck does it feel like it's August 20th, and yet it is. It's August 20th, and here I am, with my hoodie on, and it feels like fall. Like fall is coming. We had the weirdest weather in the world lately. More rain than we know what to do with. But if it brought this beautiful weather in, then that's great. That's fantastic. You know. And here I am before the meeting, and waiting to see who shows up, if anyone shows up. And it's going to be good either way. I'm here, and I want to encourage you guys. Don't drink today. Don't drink for today. Stay sober with me. I honestly, I'm not going to drink. I don't want to drink. I'm good. Haven't wanted to drink for a long time, and today is just another day that I don't want to drink. Sometimes I think, I'm cured. Our literature says you're never cured, because if I picked up a drink, I'd be worse than ever. So I don't pick up a drink. I know that only bad's going to come out of it, and so I stay away from it. I don't want to drink today, and I want to encourage you guys not to either. Sitting out here and enjoying this beautiful day that God has given me, and I'm telling you, seek God. He is my secret weapon. If God's on your side, you're only going to win. Life is only going to be, you're going to go through tough times. You're going to go through hard times too, because that's just how life is. Life's a mixed thing. It's not all good. It's not all bad. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't know what you guys got planned today, but I hope something nice. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself good. Eat right. Do good things. Healthy things. I did my 3-mile walk today, so and that's something I try to do on a daily basis. My walk went well. I'm getting ready for my meeting, and then if things go right, I'll go home, maybe have lunch, hang out with the cat for a while, and then maybe go to another meeting. I don't know. I love this retirement thing. And people say, well, what do I do with my time? Go out, hang out in nature. Go for a walk. Go to the park. Go to the beach. But be good to yourself, whatever you do. Don't treat yourself bad. Like I had when I got up today, I had a lot of things to do, and I was like, at first it was like, all right, so I got all these things to do. So you do them one at a time. Take your time. I had to go to like 3 different places when I woke up. And that's the kind of stuff that makes me crazy. Um, when when I got a lot to do, I can be like, oh, gotta hurry up. No, you don't. Take your time. Go slow. Take your time. Anyway, great to spend with you guys today and share my spiritual experience with you. Love you guys, and hang in there no matter what. God bless.